Welcome guys, today I have for you an Okamoto PSG 1632DX. This machine is wired for 440 volts. Off to the left hand side you can see we do have our coolant tank along with blower. And we also have our hydraulic dresser up top along with our walker magnetic chuck controller mounted up front over here. When you turn on the machine, that will turn on automatically. So you have variable, full, release, and residual. So right now I do have it on full. Just go ahead and pop my knife on here. Have it on full right now. Got a couple hand wheels up front. So we got our left and right. Push it in, and you can go ahead and crank our table to the left or right. There is a proximity sensor right here to talk to our dogs. And then this is going to be the in and out with our adjustable dogs on this side right here. And with a couple levers right here, we do have our dresser knob along with the speed. This is going to be for our table speed. And then lastly, our in and out control, whether you want to do traverse or plunge grinding or continuous. So with all that being said, we'll just get started with our hydraulics. Undo that. So this machine does have rapid up and down. Go on over to the rapid section. As you can see, we're going on up and now we're going down. You could also run it with our hand wheel right here with 3 different degrees. I believe it's 1, 10, and 50. And then if you'd like, you could go on over to this setting and you could set your numbers with our touch screen right there, or our soft keys rather. So for right now, I'm just gonna put on a couple numbers and then we're essentially ready to start grinding. But before that, get our dresser going, or get our wheel going, and we'll start up our table for you. Choose your direction. You want to be sure you choose your direction before you go, so if you read our proximity switches. And just like that, you're basically ready to go. So we could open that up and pull out our hand wheel so we can start our traverse grinding. So at the end of every reversal, it'll go ahead and downfeed to whatever you have it set onto here. Make sure I didn't just pass my proximity switch. No, I did not. And then we do have the table lock right there. So I'm going to let this pass just a couple times. The traverse setting will take some time for it to spark out and basically end. So with that being said, I'm just going to let this run out for a little bit and then we'll move on over to our plunge. So you can change how much is going in and out by this knob right here. Or, as I mentioned before, you could make it essentially continuous to each reversal. And you could change the speed just by slowing down that little lever right there. So let that just step feed for a little bit. Or actually, you know what? I'm going to put it on the continuous just so we can get this cycle done for. As you can see, we are still down feeding. Then we're going to hit a fine feed real soon. And a little bit of spark out is what we're doing right now. And just like that, sparked out a couple times, parked ourselves to the right hand side, left hand side, and that's basically our traverse setting. So let's move on down to plunge, give it a couple numbers over here, and start our table. Make sure that that's off, and you can see that we are now down feeding. So same concept, this is going to go down to a fine feed, whatever you have it set for. Then it's going to hit its spark out cycle and then park itself. Go ahead, turn on our coolant and our blower real quick so you guys get a sound of that. And lastly, I just want to demonstrate the dresser as it goes in and goes out with our little lever right there. So again, this is going to be the Okamoto PSG model 1832DX wired for 440 volts. Thank you very much.